Oh my God.
They're like Clue. They're rejects from Clue.
And they're totally B-side
Yeah,
Clue characters.
anti-Semitic.
and one fairly racist one.
Yes. Well, wait, racist or
Yeah,
anti-Semitic?
there's anti-Semitic and
Oh,
racist.
yes, I just saw the racist one. I was so focused on the anti-Semitic one, I didn't see the racist one. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Michael.
What happens when three high school friends reunite during a Trump apocalypse? I'll tell you what happens. They do a podcast, little buddy.
It's the board game episode.
You are watching Generation Exile.
I have two dogs, and one of them is very sick, and it takes a lot of work. It's kind of like doggy hospice care, but that's not fun. You know what is fun?
What, Mike? What is fun?
You know what is fun?
What is fun, Mike?
Board games. Board games are a lot of fun, and that is the worst transition ever to my segment, Mike's Game Night.
I love board games also.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What kind of board games, Chair?
Well, I don't know if you've played this one before, but my family loves the game Catan.
It's
The Settlers of Catan.
I've played Catan with your family and my own.
That's right. We played with you one time, Dave. That's right. Mike,
Yeah.
you've never heard of Catan, have you?
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that one.
I think
No.
it's up your alley. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it's like it's like Civilizations and Monopoly all built into it.
I think it's like
it's my bag,
it's like
baby.
a bit of Risk.
Yeah. That's what I meant by Civilizations.
Risk and Monopoly
Nice.
had a baby, and it's Catan.
That's hilarious. I loved Risk.
Yeah, me too.
Risk was a great game.
I do not like Risk, but go ahead.
Wait,
You don't like
you guys
Risk?
don't like
I
Risk?
never liked Risk. No,
I love
don't.
Risk.
Oh,
I don't
I
like
just put
Risk.
up this visual, so obviously I love it. Why would I put up a visual about Risk if I didn't want to talk
I'm just
about
saying, if there's trivia about Risk, I'm about to lose. Let's go.
it? There's not trivia about Risk. That's the good news, Dave.
I
But
love
I
Risk.
did bring this up. I did bring this up for a couple reasons. Number one, because Risk is the only game I know where the key to success and world domination lies in Australia.
Yes.
In no other game of strategy do you find that Australia is the gateway to the world the way it is in Risk. So I think that's interesting. And number two, it's incredible because where else can a 12-year-old learn about places like Kamchatka and Irkutsk were it not for Risk? So with that, I would like to see, Jeremy, what recollections you have of this game.
Well, first off, it's a game that I played a lot with my brother Rich. And, you know, my brother doesn't live in this country. I don't have a lot of late life memories with him. But in early life, that was a game that we sort of bonded over. The fun of sort of collecting countries. For me, the game's character is really important in a board game. And when the character is sort of like dominating the world as a general, or Catan that we were just talking about is like civilizations, I'm really into it. So I like the themes. Although a buddy of mine broke out this game about birds, and I hate birds. So I was completely disinterested. I have to like the theme. And everybody in the family played it, and they're like, "Oh, this is great. Why don't you like it?" And there's like eggs and a birdhouse and all sorts of shit going on. But I don't like birds. I don't like birds or horses. I mean, like, they're nice animals and all, but it's not my thing. They're boring to me. So I can't do a game on birds.
I would like to go bird watching with you.
You think that would change me?
No, I just want to see you suffer.
With your little fucking binoculars?
Yeah. I'd say one of the chief reasons that I did not like Risk is because no matter how much strategy I might put into it, I still would lose because I'd roll the fucking dice and it was all luck of the draw.
Luck-based games.
Which, yes, I don't like luck-based games.
That's like my son, Samson.
Yeah, it's the same. Like, I get annoyed with people who start like buying scratch off tickets at the gas station or whatever, and they can't just say like, "Give me one of those." They have to be like, which one has sold the most today? You know, they have to really work it out. It's like, dude, your loss has already been printed on the card. You're just revealing it. That's it. It's already there. There's no gambling here.
I didn't realize there was
It's the same with
a subset of the scratch off community that was doing that.
well, you live in a more affluent area where they don't rely on scratch offs as their income. I live
It's
in
the
a
hobos around your
junkie-filled-
neighborhood.
Hey, Mike, do you
Oh.
always try and get Ukraine when you play Risk?
I haven't played since they went to war,
Oh.
but I just think it's interesting, and I blew it up here. I don't know if you can see it, that Ukraine is so big, it occupies the area that probably includes St. Petersburg and Moscow, and we can only hope that one day, they
Yeah.
prevail. So I don't know if I ever told you guys about this game that has been in what was in my parents' house ever since I was a kid growing up, called Titanic.
Your parents,
So
your
much
parents
fun.
never busted that out when we came over all those years back.
I should have busted it out.
Yeah.
I should have busted it out. I just had let me share
was still
this.
too soon.
Was it? Well,
It was only 90 years later. I mean,
that's an interesting point, because was it too soon in 1976
when they came
To
out
make-
with this game?
a game about the sinking of the Titanic? The game you play as the ship goes down,
Well,
then face the peril of the open sea.
It was nice of them to put game in a smaller blue font to downplay that.
I mean, you couldn't make
Yeah.
a game about 9/11.
Not
It's
yet.
way too soon to do that. Maybe with history. So
Yeah.
the way you played this game is you set the board up, and there's one board.
Look at that shit.
One board is the ship.
I thought it was going to
One
be a
board-
much like cooler looking game board than what you're presenting. What is this shit? It's like Fisher Price.
Somehow it looks like a printout of an Atari game.
Yes, it looks like very like lo-fi.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, in 1976, this was cutting edge board game play. And I'll tell you why. Because there's actually 3 boards. There's a sea board, a sky board, and a ship board. And if you see that screw in the middle, that actually
Oh, yeah.
holds them all together. And what happens is, as you play the game, players will roll a 1 or a 6. And every time someone gets a 1 or a 6, you move it up a
cool.
notch.
You move.
That's
and the
actually
ship's-
cool.
Oh, the ship sinks.
And the ship starts to sink. And then you play, your avatar is like a steward, a bell steward, and you have to save passengers by going to their staterooms and make it into one of those 6 lifeboats before the ship sinks and you drown. There are passengers that you have to rescue. These are my 6 favorite.
Oh my god.
They're like Clue. They're rejects from Clue.
And they're totally B-side
Yeah, and
Clue
one-
characters.
anti-Semitic.
And one fairly racist one.
Yes. Well, wait, racist or
Yeah,
anti-Semitic?
There's anti-Semitic and racist.
Oh yes, I just saw the racist one. I was so focused on the anti-Semitic one, I didn't see the racist one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Michael.
I thought this would be
Now-
a treat for the masses.
Now there is a reason why this game didn't
Yeah.
come out when we were kids. Can you
Michael,
imagine?
do you still have this?
Oh hell yeah! It's right here next to me. If you have questions, I'm more than happy.
My
to
question
answer.
is, can we play it the next time we're there? This
Hell
game-
yeah.
The game looks great.
Let
actually.
me ask you.
I took this out. I broke my son's heart because I had to tell him, no, we can't play this right now. I'm taking this out to do a show with it.
Let me ask you something. You know how in certain settings when you bust out Monopoly, like there's multiple people who all want to be the race car. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Right.
do people sort of be like, oh no, I'm the Jew, or I'm the gigolo?
So this isn't these are passenger cards, not your avatar
okay.
cards. Your avatar, everyone has the same, like, bellboy, spell steward, just different colors, 4 different colors, red,
Are
yellow,
these the
blue,
only
green.
passengers?
These are passengers you can rescue. No, there are actually, I think, 20 something, and I can show you more, but these are kind of the most interesting ones. There's also a Reverend Parish,
I want to see them all.
who's a priest.
Yeah, I kind of want to see them all too.
I want to see
Right.
if there's any other race.
Like right now?
Oh yeah, dude, bust that shit out.
All right.
Fucking jarring.
Not to kill the momentum
Yeah.
or anything, but
Is this killing them?
yeah. Oh, these are the 6. All right. So you have Lady Upton,
All right.
All right.
That's the Shelley Winters of the batch.
Master Percy, Lady Anne,
Oh yeah, these are boring.
Yeah, these are boring.
Anne
Maggie's-
Meek,
That's
Maggie.
Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah, Maggie Smith
Yeah.
made it to the game
Annie Meek,
because David Niven is right here on the bottom right of what we're looking at.
Mrs. Addie Peacock.
Oh, they even cribbed Peacock from the Clue game.
They did.
Yeah.
Is there a little boy's hand coming out of the Reverend's pocket?
Lord Upton. No, I had to pencil that in separately.
Like the Jewish guy's money? Everyone's like stereotype is popping out of their pocket. Oh, hello,
Yeah.
who's this, honey?
Let me tell you something. If you have Fifi the maid in your lifeboat, you're not doing too bad. George Hunt.
Mike's brother.
Mr. Alfred Peacock. Some people say him and Frank Gigolo have been seen together, but those are really just rumors. And then, those were 3 I showed you already. So that's it,
Is
Bryce.
the entire manifest part of this game? It feels like.
I thought there would be like a parody of the unsinkable Molly Brown.
Oh, yeah.
But there was
No, they didn't
nothing
get
really
there.
that to script. And as you're playing, once you're in the sea, you draw these cards, these adventure cards.
Hannibal's having a party.
Thank you. I'd like you each to read one. Dave started with the first one.
Quicksand
Sorry.
is quicker than passenger. Lose 1 passenger.
And then I'll do number 3. It's raining cats and dogs. Take 1 food and 1 water. I thought that was funny because it implied you could somehow harvest food from raining cats and dogs, like you're eating.
They went
cats.
really like overboard. Not
Well, you definitely get food.
I don't mean to use a boat term, but they went overboard on the packaging of this thing, and then on the like reveal of the text, it's like really like low. No one cared.
Well, and then after enough 1s and 6s are rolled, the ship is fully submerged through the rotation, and on the other side pops up the rescue ship. First guy to the rescue ship wins.
Wow.
And that is the game, my boys. That's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game, Titanic. But, that's all a prelude to the real contest tonight, which is the one true board game of all time. So what's the one game we played all the time?
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
You are watching Generation Exile.
Really hate that sad loser, Mr. Newberger.
Who, me?